Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're having a great week coming out of this Blue Moon portal and all that is. Yeah, we had a really beautiful Kundalini practice today with centeredness, and I hope you're enjoying that, or you will later on this week. I just want to really post a video today around, what do we need science proof or scientific proof for when you have the intelligence, infinite intelligence of the heart? And, I'm really holding a space here, but I've noticed this on social media, right? Now, this isn't really about social media talk, but the point is, there's a lot of things on social media that aren't real. They're not authentic. They're either AI-based, and there's just a lot of things coming out these days. And, over the past couple of years, there's been a lot of information that's been put out by organizations that are involved with authoritative governments or communities that, have always set an intention around doing what they can best for humanity. And they put a lot of information out there, medical information, different things, different suggestions, and it just wasn't true. And so there might be science behind things, but it just seems like we're getting into a space these days where people are skewing information to promote their belief system that maybe isn't true. Not their belief system isn't true, but the information, right, are skewing it. And there are people putting a lot of probable information out there, whether it be in commercials or online or different things, and I'm not here really to get into debate of that stuff, but the point is we're coming to a space where the only confident space we can trust is our own inner wisdom, right? And really knowing how that can help guide us for the moments. Yes, there's many scientific proof around medicines we've worked with and those kind of things, and medicines I offer, and there's a beautiful scientific proof out there, but it really doesn't matter what the science is, right? I can talk about different herbs with friends that maybe don't like certain herbs or do like certain herbs, but I, for some reason, don't resonate with certain herbs. And my heart, my body, my being is going to guide me into what's best. And there are times where I feel called to take an herb for a portion of time, and then I don't feel called to take it, right? My body's like, no, we're good with that now. And things change, and you're just listening to that wisdom and guidance happening all the time. And so just it seems like up till this point, a lot of people in society have really, put science proof as a piece on their altar. Just like they've bowed down to anyone in a white coat and given them so much authority around their life that even in the wrong directive or wrong information, maybe just reading the wrong medical chart that the person does. That person believes what they say so much that their body begins to morph into whatever they just told them their diagnosis was, even if it was the wrong patient, right? Again, this is not a talk about Western medicine, because it has a very beautiful role, but it's not the king of all. It's not even a medical talk. But the point is that there's a lot of information that's starting to get flooded out there around what is and what isn't, and a lot of it is stated as scientific proof, and it's not, and some even that is whatever. But the point is, we just have to come back to remember that the true meter or measure of information or our decisions in lives of what we do come from this beautiful space of the heart, and you can access this any given moment without having to do anything. And just remind you how important this space is, because again, we're getting into a space where this is the one tool we're only going to have to navigate this next phase as we go through this big shift on the planet. So we can talk more about this in the integration call, but just really wanted to leave that with you and just kind of marinate on that for a minute. But okay, blessings, love you.